What's up, guys? I'm gonna try something new. I'm here at a place called Valley Falls. It's here in Marion County, West Virginia. Just wanted to take a walk around, maybe show off some stuff, check it out a little bit, check out the points of interest. So as I come to each thing, I'll try to point it out. Here we got a pretty good little map of the area. Gives you some good trails. It's not too bad of a ride down in here. I think this is maybe the CSX Railroad. I'm not sure where it runs to or from. Trains definitely do come and go through here. It's definitely pretty neat to see. Very scenic. I'm hoping everybody can hear me okay. This is kind of a trial run of how this setup's going to work out. So yeah, Valley Falls. If I'm not mistaken, I think there used to be a rather large mill down here at one point. Not exactly sure what happened to it. I'm sure there's a sign down here that will give me some general information. We can find out. But mainly today, I want to show off the waterfalls. Definitely something cool to see. Walk a few of the trails. I think we got some yoga going on over there, or try to stay out of their way. Yeah, here. We got a sign we're coming up to. I'll see if I can get that in shot, get it focused. Hoping you guys can see that. Sorry about the cutout there. I was having some technical difficulties. I think the sign's going to be too dirty for anyone to actually read on video. But basically it says Valley Falls Whip and Grist Mill. In 1827, W.W. Fetterman purchased the land surrounding Valley Falls and built a ship sawmill and contracted with William Hanley, an English stonecutter, to cut a mill race for water power using black powder explosives for the first time in this area. J.A. and William Work were employed to build and operate the mill, which supplied most of the lumber used in the surrounding neighborhood. In 1847, John Bradshaw and William not sure on that one, Scarver built a grist mill at the power site before the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad was completed in 1852. At its peak, the mill could produce 70 barrels of roller processed flour per day, which was sold on the market as the Pride of the Valley brand. The mill closed in 1905. Just a little information about the area. So yeah, there was a mill here. Pretty neat. If you look, you can definitely see there's some remnants. I don't know if it'll pick it up. I'll get a closer look when I walk down there, but you can see the stone, what looks to maybe be a corner of the mill. Pretty neat. Marion County seems to do well to keep this place up. It's definitely beautiful though. Got a nice little gazebo, some shade. Right here, actually. They have a nice sign talking about what that is. The rock column is the last remains of the grist mill built in 1847. So yeah, I guess this is it. And if you look here on the ground, you can definitely see some stones that are still cut into like a rectangular shape. I think there's a few more right here. I'm hoping that'll pick up. Looks like they've put some new signs up since I was down here last. Got some fishermen down here. I'll try not to bother them. Try to stay out of their way. Danger, slippery rocks, hazardous currents, and rapids. Swimming and wading prohibited. You know, imagine that. I'm a pretty good swimmer. I don't think I would test it. But yeah, this is Valley Falls State Park. Again, I'm in Marion County, West Virginia. I'm hoping the noise of the waterfall isn't too much. Definitely beautiful here, absolutely beautiful. Get a good look down the river. It stays pretty swift, as you can see. Some pretty huge boulders down through there. I think this guy caught a fish. Try not to aggravate him too much. I'll walk back up here and go up to the top of the falls, check it out a little bit. Might check out a few of the trails today, see what we got. I don't think I've lived here for a while. I don't think I've ever been able to come down here during the fall and get a good shot of the waterfalls. Unfortunately, anytime I've came down in the fall, by that time the water's pretty low. It's, you know, it's still pretty, but it's not quite the same. Yeah, it definitely CSX Railroad. We got a nice no trespassing sign over there. Beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful day. Not sure what we got on this post. Just says grist mill race built in 1837. Ah, I see. So I guess the race is the channel. See if I can tilt it down here. See if y'all get a shot of that. Looks like they basically channeled the river to operate the grist mill. Pretty neat. Had to have been a lot of hard work. Got another little sign over here. Let's see, in the 1850s, this stone was used in the grist mill operations at Valley Falls. Old millstone. If I'm not mistaken, if you can see this hole in the center, they used to take and put these on large wooden posts, and then the water would turn these stones, and that's how they would grind up the mill, well, I guess the grist. Pretty nice little bridge here. Sometimes you can walk fairly far out onto these rocks. Some days it's pretty dry. Let's see if I can find it while I'm out here. Something pretty neat that I saw out here past times I've been here. There's names and dates carved into these rocks. Actually, yeah, right here's some. Yeah. Can't really make out what the name is. Something PA though. Got another one here. A few more here. Some of them's pretty old. This one says Johnny something. Really neat though. This is kind of midways up. We got another set of falls out over there. And then that larger set that I was at earlier is down here. I should be able to walk out onto them though. Definitely a lot of water coming through there. Don't know if anybody can hear me. Hope it picks up, but my gosh, I couldn't imagine falling in that. It's the thousands and thousands of gallons of water. Here's a, now I'm shadowing it. There we go. Another old name and date. Pretty well been weathered away by time. It's kind of hard to make them out. I'm gonna set my stuff here on this one. See how close we can get to this big old rapid. It's pretty neat. They still let you get this close to it, given the hazard. Check it out here. There we go. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's really something. That is really something. You can see there. The Tiger River up above. Pretty sure you probably can't hear anything I'm saying. This water's super loud. That's alright. Some coming down through here. Try to find a good way back down. Surprised it's not too busy down here. I've been down here in the past and it's absolutely just packed with people. I don't know if that's going to pick it up. We got some geese over there, some old Canadian geese. They're everywhere. Don't think you're supposed to feed them. Get a better, quieter look how the river flows and everything. Pretty neat. And yeah, here I'll be back in a few. I'm gonna take a bit of a walk over to some of these trails, and maybe we'll go out one of these trails. I don't think we need to record all that, so I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Probably after I get home and put these couple of videos together. Obviously, there's not even going to be a pause, so you know. But anyway, here I am. This is the start of the Tiger River Trail. I'm definitely going to give these fishermen some privacy on down at the higher falls. Once I get back, I'll I'll try to get a better shot of that waterfall and walk out there. But yeah, this is Tigert River Trail. We'll walk a little ways out this, check it out. Looks like it's pretty scenic, pretty nice. It's crazy, so I'm born and raised in West Virginia, but not from north central West Virginia. So moved up here several years ago. It's much more wooded where I'm from, but it's still nice to come out to Marion County, to come out really anywhere. You know, the Marion County where I'm at has things outside like this that I can do and actually spend time to develop land, good stuff. It's not trapped indoors. It's very city up here compared to where I was from. Definitely a pretty trail. Seems like, well, obviously, probably by the name, follows the river. It's down there. You can definitely hear the rapids off in the distance. Pretty neat trail. Not sure how far it goes. Probably on that one board over there. I'm sure I could have figured it out. It's alright. Just along for the adventure today. This is definitely, you know, if you ever found yourself in the area, this definitely isn't like a hard trail. It's pretty straightforward. It's not steep. Maybe a few tripping hazards on it. That's about it. Got some large boulders over here. I'm not sure if those are just rocks or part of the old mill, actually. We'll see. I'm trying not to wipe out going down this hill. Oh yeah, definitely some more stones from the old mill. They're stacked up. Kind of. A little haphazard there. Yeah. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I mean, reading that board and kind of thinking back to it, it said they cut stones, so maybe it's stones they tried to cut. Not a whole lot of information on that. Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely old cut stones. If you look here, it's probably in shot now, but here's an old stone. You can definitely see right here the marks. Probably where they blasted it out. Pulled the stones from the surrounding area. Here's another one. I like pointing with my foot. Pretty convenient. So it looks like we got a pretty good overlook. The river kind of slows down a little bit down there. Still pretty deep though. I don't know really how deep the Tigert is. I'm definitely not sure how deep Valley Falls is. You can definitely see some more stones down there. Looks like pieces of the old mill is kind of washed away. We're pretty far from the site of the mill. I don't know, maybe a good 500 feet or so. Little chipmunk down there. Looks like the trail goes back up here, up next to the CSX railroad. We'll take it a little further, see where it goes. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know that this is actually the trail. I think that might just be a trail that someone made, but you can see, oh no, I'm wrong, I guess. Yeah, they've still got signs out here. Apparently, if I want to go swimming, it's going to cost me $167. That would suck. It'd probably suck anyway, because, you know, it's swift and I'm going to drown. Doesn't sound like a good time. From the sounds of it, I've walked these trails a little bit. Let me fix my camera here. Walked these trails a little bit, not much. It sounds like there might actually be either some more rapids down here, or I've heard talk that there's actually some lower falls that are on down. I'm guessing that's them. It's a pretty steep trail. I don't know. I got some good shoes on today, but I'm just not feeling that lucky. We'll kind of walk the railroad, see what we can see. Excuse me while I commit this crime. That one's a little better. I'll see if I can get a good look back at it. I definitely don't want to walk down that hill. Looks like it might be pretty hard to get back up. At least slippery. Oh yeah, so there is another set of falls. I think that's the fullest I've ever actually seen that. That's impressive. I've been down this far before, but the last time I was actually I was fishing, and the water was pretty mild. I don't know that it's viewable from up here. Pretty neat though. Pretty neat. Really swift. Again, you know, the signs are a clear indicator you probably don't want to swim there. I'm going to turn around. Probably be a good idea. Not sure what that box is back there. Don't want to get in any trouble. For all you out there watching this, if you like fishing, I can't say this is the place to go. I came down here maybe 2 or 3 times. You can fish in the park, but you can also kind of walk down the river and down one of these little side trails I've pointed at. Or you could probably start up top and just kind of scale the rocks, but didn't have much luck. Of course, I'm not a pro fisherman or anything, so, you know, it's worth trying. Definitely worth trying for all you West Virginia natives. If you find yourself here. Caught a few bass. Nothing major. Wasn't no trophies or anything. It's a bit of a walk down here. Pretty neat. Really steep. Here's a place that's not overgrown. I don't know how much of that's showing up, but I don't know. Probably a good 75, maybe even 100 feet up above the water. It's not straight down, but it's pretty steep. I don't know. I'm not feeling it today. Hopefully I can get back, get a good shot of the lower falls. Yeah, here's my little trail. You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to walk down this drop off my camera equipment up here. I don't want anybody to really bother it. Not many people here, so I think this looks like a good spot. But I'll try my luck. We'll set my stuff right there. And I'm gonna cut this part out, pause my video, because if I fall, that would certainly be embarrassing. So I'll be back. All right, that was only a brief second. You know what, I'm gonna turn around. Definitely rocky to come down here. Like, it's worth it. You want to get a closer look at the river, kind of undisturbed. I don't think really anyone comes down here, but it's steep, as you can see. I'm on a pretty large rock. We'll see if I can butt slide down this maybe. I don't know, my shoes actually grip pretty good. There we go. Wasn't as bad as I thought. See if we can get a closer look here at the river. Very clear water. Kind of hard to tell. The sun's hitting it just barely, so I got a nice reflection. But water is super clear. Of course, you can still hear the noise of the falls. They're that big, that much flow. Definitely worth seeing in person. I don't think this video is going to do justice. Actually show, you know, just how beautiful it is. There's a lot of interesting things in West Virginia. And yeah, I've been all over the state. Looked at a lot of state parks and some places that probably should be state parks, and I don't know, this is one of my top ones for sure. Let's see if I can fall in the water here. There we go. Okay. Definitely some fun little rock scrambling here. There we go. I might regret this, we'll see. Oh goodness. Pretty little pond there. Probably untouched. There you can really see the scale of the river, how swift it is. Valley Falls, of course, way up there in the distance. Really neat. This rock here. Pretty high. Oh yeah. So if I look down, I don't think I'm gonna walk down there. I can see the water splashing up. I don't know. Maybe 100, 200 feet down the river there. That's where that other rapid or small fall is. If you look at the river, I don't know if it'll pick up. You can definitely see the river significantly lower than where it is where I'm standing. So I don't know, that's probably about another 10 feet drop there for the river. It's pretty impressive. See how I can get down this. Make the best of it. Stand here for a second. Just check out the river. Alright, here's the fun part. It's crazy, like the older I get, the more I get scared of jumping from rock to rock. I have to bring my kids down here. They love it. I strap the camera to one of them. They can be camera girl. Be fine. If you're gonna take that much effort to pick up trash, why not just you know, take it with you, throw it away. There's no real reason to leave it down here. That's all right. I'll throw it away for him. I'll drop down here. Oh, a good jump. And yeah, I'm gonna cut out. I'm gonna dog crawl up this hill so I don't wipe out. But I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Came back out of the Tigert River Trail. Looks like people are still fishing down here. It's all right. I'm gonna actually walk out anyway. Probably will just be a little quieter. That way, maybe people don't think I'm crazy for talking to myself. See if I can get a better look at these falls, though. I've walked down here before. It's definitely a good way and a bad way to get down. Looks like I'm on the right track. I think definitely if you like seeing old sites, and there's some history here. Unfortunately, there's not much of the mill left. There's cornerstones up there. There's neat little finds like what was on the trail with the names carved into the rock. For the most part, the real site itself is the waterfalls. That's what's coolest. Drop down here. Oh, get a better look. There, I'll try to slowly pan around. You can really see the vast size of the river here. Got the waterfalls. Kind of good ways back from them. You can feel the air off the water just moving that swift. I'm gonna walk up here. There you go. Got a little whirlpool action here. Not much. Right at the top of this one fall. It's pretty large. I'm not sure. I don't entirely know the history of it since it opened up as a state park. But with some of these rocks, there's this metal anchor. I think at one point in time there may have been a bridge that went across and went to that rock out there kind of in the middle of the falls. I'm sure a flood took it out. And here's the just so you can see, earlier when I was at the upper set of falls, I was standing on top of this rock. It's up there. That's it's easily a good 12, 13 feet. There's a pretty good look at the upper falls now. I'll walk out and turn towards them. There we go. Definitely pretty. Cool thing for all you guys that's into off-roading ATVs, there's actually a road on the other side of this park. It's on the map. I've been down it a few times. Way too rough for any car, really. Honestly, probably too rough for most nice pickup trucks, unless you want to tear it up. But you can definitely take something off-roading out there. And it's actually a nice road that overlooks the whole park, and it comes out like there's a pull-off over where I'm looking. You can walk out on those cliffs on the other side, and you kind of get a view of the park from that side. Really neat. Really rough though. I don't have a car to go down in there at all. 10 of 10 wouldn't recommend. If you've got a nice Jeep or something that you occasionally take on the dirt roads, definitely not that kind of trail. And actually, this is my first time actually walking out this far. I've managed to come back up to these upper falls. There we go. Was someone standing down there earlier. I think now I can get down and walk out on this rock. Sorry about all the motion. Got this camera tied around me, and well, I'm jumping off the rocks. Really pretty though. You can see the water down there is moving so fast it almost makes my head spin. I'm watching that leaf there. It gets sucked under. It goes down at least 5 feet. I could still see it. I would love to see what this looks like empty. You can imagine the gorge and all the crevices that it's carved over the, I guess, probably millions of years that this stream's flowed through here. What's really interesting, I'm hoping you guys can see that in the distance. So like the Tiger River up there, super slow, like not a fast moving river at all. Super slow, wide, pretty peaceful. And then this boom right here, probably, I don't know, 10, maybe 15 foot drop off this first set of falls, all the way down to then that's looking out over the lower set of falls. Pretty neat. Pretty really neat. I'm gonna attempt to climb back over this rock. And cool thing, so I gotta climb over this. But if I fall, probably about 10 feet down or so. Let's see here. Probably a better way to do this. It's all right. There we go. Unfortunately, I've left my extra camera equipment down on the ledge of the lower falls, and now I'm up here on the higher falls. But yeah, so again, just want to say it again. This is Valley Falls, West Virginia, located in Marion County. It's a pretty easy ride down here. If you find yourself in north central West Virginia, definitely something worth checking out. My goal, I'm hoping to make more videos like this. I'm hoping somebody will watch them and maybe come check out some of these places. But if not, that's okay. We're here. So yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.